Hello there, and welcome to level 93 of Club Nintendo. Crazy week. Stuff happened this week. Welcome, Aaron. How's it going?
Pretty good. Did you guys know that John has all kinds of photos on his Twitter? He got like boxes of amiibos.
Yeah.
He's got a video of like some Disney stuff.
Disney's cool.
What are you
Beauty and the
talking about?
Beast. He's got Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, it's a
video.
movie. It's a movie coming out this year or something.
He posts screenshots of movies that won't play on his Mac.
Yeah.
Pretty
Copyright
interesting. You should
protection,
go check out what John's doing.
And speaking of
Apparently,
John,
I need
how's it
to. I
going,
don't
John?
remember any. I don't remember any of this stuff. So apparently, I need to go check it out.
Evidently.
Yeah. And apparently, one time you were on your Mac and the the original text could not contain spaces, and it said, "Please provide a valid original text."
So guys, I didn't even attempt to try to find a gold Mario this week. I just didn't try.
I'm looking at one.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, it's not a Smash Brothers amiibo, so I think I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
But it's gold.
I didn't try either.
I got like a real gold Mario amiibo. Well, not amiibo. I just got a real gold Mario thing. Like,
Is it real gold?
well, it's metal and it's colored as gold, so
Eh,
it's
so
got to
not
be
real
gold, right?
Mm.
Club Nintendo, year 2004 from Japan. Imported that a while ago. It's pretty nice. So John has actual plastic gold Mario amiibo there. Very nice, very nice.
Hey, now you can play like Mario Kart 8 and do something
Right.
special. I don't know.
Going
Or,
price
I
on
mean, not
eBay around $50 to $60, I believe.
No, it's not Mario Kart. It's Mario Party. Yeah, Mario Party 10. There you go.
You get special unlocked when you use the gold amiibo. You get
I
special
doubt
stuff.
that's actually a thing.
Oh no, they
No,
proved
it's
it.
real.
I saw
What?
it. Yeah.
There's special unlocks of the gold one.
Yeah.
Screw you, Nintendo. Screw
You can still get it without it, but you just have to work for it. Like I get it unlocked automatically. So.
Oh, screw that.
Sorry.
Nintendo, you're so full of crap.
It's
Oh,
gold, man.
it's
Come
gold.
on. Give me the gold special.
Man, yeah, I was out
Sorry.
late Thursday night, and I just didn't. I forgot. It's not a Smash Bros. Amiibo, so I don't care as much.
Okay, let's talk about that because after owning all these Mario ones, the Smash Brother ones kind of honestly look junky to me.
Oh, really? I got
Oh,
my
yeah,
Toad
these are
here.
mu-
Here's my Toad. I got two of him.
These are these are all around much nicer.
Well, I
Bigger,
think
right?
that they learned a lot.
I think they did learn a lot. I think
Yeah.
they did learn a lot, and I'm hoping the new Smash with Ness and Pac-Man will be nice. But it's just like little things. It's the material, the plastic feels honestly
Plus,
softer.
Look at how just the
the
bottom
poses.
You can tell that they thought a lot more about how the character is going to meet the base.
Is it just me or is the base bigger on these?
No, so the base is the same.
Okay,
I
Toad's
have. So here is Yoshi, new Yoshi, old Yoshi. They're much bigger, which is nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, the thing is with these, Sean,
Base
they're
is
not
the same
trying to
size.
recreate the Smash Other poses that Sakurai put in before he knew.
Oh, I know, and there's nothing wrong with that because I like
Yeah.
the trophies in Smash, so I totally get that. But
That's
there's-
why. Like this time, they could
these
design
are
them
these
as
are
a
nicer.
toy.
These are
They could
nicer, yeah.
They could design these from scratch as a toy versus let's just transform this virtual thing into a physical.
Of course.
They just
And I
like
really,
3D printed what was in the game. Like that's.
I
what
really
they did.
like the checkered
You
checkered
didn't
bottom.
get the Captain Toad?
There's a. Oh yeah, that.
That one is so awesome.
So
that
great.
Captain
What'd they do?
Toad.
What'd they do?
There's a light
Oh, look it up.
on the
yeah.
front. He's Captain Toaded. Looks like
Captain
Captain
Toad.
Toad.
I'm
So
gonna
I
get a
gotta
bunch of
say,
Toads
I
and
was
paint 'em.
expecting. So pre-orders on Toad were always pretty hard to get, right? So I was figuring I'll get two and sell one on eBay because that'll be a nice little. It'll pay for my first Toad. Evidently, no one wants to buy a Toad on eBay because it's really easy to find in stores. So I just have two Toads for no reason now.
I thought you wanted two Toads.
No, I want to sell one. So I may keep one on the wall and just open the other one up. But I was hoping to sell one to pay for the
Get
first Toad.
open both and paint one. I'm gonna paint one blue of
I
mine.
don't paint my amiibo. I'm not in paint class. I don't know.
Paint class, there's
Paint
literally
class.
5 dots you have to paint to turn them a different color.
I guess. You can make a blue toad.
I'm gonna make a blue toad, a yellow toad.
Are you gonna make the base blue as well?
No, I like the red base.
But match.
I don't know. I like the red base.
Okay.
I like these amiibo a lot. I'm very impressed with them.
It looks
makes
like
me
the
it
toad-
makes me excited for Animal Crossing.
Yes, but we'll have 5,000 figures.
It
now.
also scares me though. It also scares me.
So, is the Toad amiibo have his mouth is indented, right? That's
Oh no, it is. It's nice.
like
Yes.
the Kirby. Yeah.
It's quite. He's got a nice mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice mouth. Yeah. So yeah,
This is the creepiest thing you've ever seen.
it's pretty great. So as everyone knows, I canceled all my my amiibos last week because I didn't want to spend $100 on amiibo this week. So I got
I
two.
spent
amiibo.
$50 for all these.
Well, I buy 2 of each traditionally. So.
John,
Plus
go
the
check
game,
your
Mario Party
Twitter.
10.
Go check your Twitter for that picture of the Captain Toad amiibo. It's probably like the best custom one I've ever seen.
So
Sick. Oh whoa! Oh
so-
wow!
Right?
Yeah.
Pretty great, right?
Oh, can I buy this from someone? Is he
Probably.
selling these?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dang,
So John,
that's pretty awesome.
the Mario Party 10 bundle came with a boxed version of Mario, or was it just loose?
It's boxed. It's fully boxed.
That's so messed up. Like,
Why is that messed up? It's awesome.
they just like have the I figured like it wouldn't be boxed like what it is. So
No, in fact, opening the box, I'm pretty sure Nintendo made these amiibo boxes the same size as Wii U boxes on purpose.
that
I'm pretty
is
sure.
wonderful.
Yeah, like I opened it up, I was like, that was too perfect. That was. It's cool. I like when Mario comes out. I think everyone should just. I mean, it's nice.
yeah, no fireball.
It's
though.
It's more fun. He's just more fun.
Yeah,
got a
that
smile on
seems
his
more
face.
like Mario to me than
Exactly.
the Smash
These-
Brothers one.
and look at Luigi. This is just so much more Luigi than the other. Luigi.
I like the flanking Luigi, man. Come on.
No, they're trying to make it too weird. Just too weird.
And Peach is just 1,000 times better.
Well, Peach was like the worst amiibo to begin with. Horrible. That one's good.
Yeah, this one's a lot better.
Better,
She's tall.
not
I mean,
good.
they're big.
I think that Link was actually the worst.
The worst? Link is
Yeah.
definitely the worst.
Either
Yeah.
Peach or Link, they're pretty.
They got to make some new Zelda ones this fall when Zelda comes out, because
Yeah, I want a Goron amiibo.
I want a Goron, I want a Link that
Zora.
doesn't
I want a
suck.
Zora. That'd be awesome.
I want a Navi.
So how is Mario Party 10?
A giant Navi. It'd be huge. It'd be like Kirby with wings.
Yeah. Mario Party 10 is fun.
Yeah. So how many people have you played this with here?
I just one other person.
Okay.
There's 3 modes, and on Amiibo mode is the first mode, but you have to unlock it with an Amiibo to actually see it on the screen. One of the other modes is Bowser mode, which is all about the gamepad.
You've done that
the
one yet?
gamepad.
And you wreaked
We did
havoc
do that
on
one.
the other person.
It's fun, but Bowser, we only played one round of it. Bowser seems a little bit overpowered from
Yeah,
what we could
I
tell.
heard that.
But we only really played one round, so it's hard to really tell.
Yeah, I heard the Bowser mode was a disappointment as far as like.
Yeah, it seems Bowser's got all the. It's pretty easy for him to win.
Which sucks
But
because I was
Amiibo
so excited
Party-
for the 4v1 mode.
I mean, it's cool. It's fun. I think
Yeah.
it depends on. It might depend on how many people you have playing with you. But I'm pretty sure I haven't played a Mario Party since the N64.
I gotta
deal,
say, like
so I was excited for it.
the reviews and stuff I was reading, made me feel like Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 are just like the pinnacle of Mario Party, and I should just grab those whenever I want to play Mario Party because that's like the best of them.
I mean,
and
this
it's-
game's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's
Okay.
definitely a really good party game. If there's some alcohol involved, you're gonna have a blast.
Well,
That's
that's
for
how
sure.
you enhance anything, with just a little wine,
And I'm pretty
Life
sure
enhancer.
the Amiibo mode is just the regular Mario Party mode with just Amiibos doing the button clicks instead of your,
Now,
the
how
A
are the
button.
mini games? Like, do you have like
They're fun.
is
They're good. A lot of variety.
Okay, like, are there many of the N64 mini games, or is it all new stuff? Pretty much.
It's all new stuff as far as I can tell.
Okay. I really want them to like have retro mode where it's like, here's the N64 pack of all the old awesome mini games.
I mean, that'd be cool DLC.
Would be amazing, right? Yeah.
But, like I said, I haven't played a Mario Party in a long time, so, if you played the last Mario Party, a lot of this might be rehashed. I
have
don't
the
know.
3DS one.
So, see, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
Mario Party.
At some point, I'll pick this.
Doesn't seem like it'd be good on 3DS.
Yeah, I'll pick this up at some point. But so, any other Amiibo or Mario Party stuff you want to dive into before we dive into the bombshell of the week?
Oh, I didn't know there was any other news this week. I thought Mario.
Oh,
Party
yeah,
was
that
it.
was it. That was it. Nintendo just released Mario Party and some Amiibo. Nothing else happened at all.
Nothing else.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
That was the show this week. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, nothing else happened. I'm not going to have any new games to play on this little iPad thingy.
What is that?
It's my mini.
I didn't think he still had that.
I've got a gold mini and a gold Air.
When did you get the mini?
Like 2 weeks after I got the Air.
Why?
I wanted a mini. I use them
Why?
differently.
There's no reason.
Yeah, I use them differently.
No, you don't. Look at this. Okay, look at this thing. There's no reason not to just have one. You can hold it in your
use
hand.
cases, In bed, this one doesn't hit me as hard when it falls on
Plus,
me.
you don't
so-
even have the wait.
Don't you have a 6
It's
Plus
just the
too?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I got
model.
6 Plus. It's, it's different use,
And it's just the Wi-Fi model.
Yeah, it's why. Well, this is the cheapest one they make. The Air 2 is like the more expensive one that I actually want to keep forever. This one I.
But
can
why
get
did
rid
you
of.
just get?
Well, it was on sale too. It's like
The
$100
only
off.
reason to get like an iPad Mini, I would
Yeah.
say, is if you're gonna have like an LTE version, is in that way it's nice to like.
No, that's
take
what
around
my Air
places.
2 for. That's my LTE iPad. So this one I use in bed when I don't want to hit myself and hurt myself with it falling on me.
That's
It's
I get
more-
an iPad Mini.
this thing weighs like a pound. You're not gonna
Yeah.
like
This one's more
drop it and hurt
conducive to
yourself.
bed usage versus the Air 2, which will kill me. But anyways, Nintendo evidently is gonna be making some games on a non-Nintendo platform pretty soon.
Yeah. So
Who is
that
shocked
kinda-
and appalled by this news?
Well, here's the thing. When I first heard it, right, I was like, so we were talking in
Angry.
the chat. Well, like in the chat, like all of a sudden, like one day, I
You
got a
were
text
like
message.
baffled, like what the hell?
I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then I was like, interesting."
Yeah,
and I was thinking about it, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this," and I still don't know how I feel about it.
So there's a
Yeah.
lot of misreporting going on that the company they're partnering with, which is DENA, Dena, as what I'll pronounce it as because it's Japanese.
Are you sure it's
so
not Dene?
Dena. Dena. It's Japanese, so
I'm gonna
Dena
call it
would make
Dene.
sense, I think. So that because so basically Nintendo's using their technology to make iOS and Android games. A lot of people thought that because they make so many games already that they'd be doing the primary development work. That actually is not the case. And in fact, so here's a quote. Development of smart device games will be mainly done by Nintendo, but it is significant that we are forming a joint development structure with Dena. So basically they're using their development platform to do this. So Nintendo, through experience in the dedicated game system business, is good at making traditional game products, but for smart devices, in addition to the product aspect of the game, the aspect of an ever-evolving service is very important. A service that encourages customers to play every day, even for a short time. That's stuff that Dena does well. So they know how to make that service side of things work, and that's what they're going to be responsible for. So they're going to leverage the strength of each party. Miyamoto will be sticking with Wii U titles and things like that, though. So, one concern is in-app purchasing. Nintendo does this really well on 3DS, but Dena is pretty brutal for horrible in-app purchases. Do you think Nintendo will strike that down and not allow that, or what do you think? Sorry. So Dena, the current millions of iOS games are just riddled with in-app purchases. Do you think Nintendo will
Well,
make that not a thing?
well, I've been playing Pokemon Shuffle recently,
Yeah.
and they have in-app purchases.
They've done it well, though, with, like, Rusty and Sub Wars, though.
So, because of those
Sub Wars for our iPad! Sorry.
And
This
don't
is, no.
even get excited.
Yes, Sub Wars is coming. That'd be so great, guys.
I don't even know
Nintendo
if
IP Sub Wars, first game for iPad.
It's not gonna happen. You know the first game is gonna be Mario.
Right.
or Pokemon.
Pokemon,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be one of those two.
Right.
But
Pokemon's already on iOS, so come on.
like, I don't know. I think they will have in-app purchases, and I don't like it
Will
because
they be, like, unoffensive ones, though?
no, I think they're gonna be offensive because it's gonna be something.
Because they could be
like,
premium titles. That's the alternative. They could do, like, $5 games.
Well, think about this. So let's say they have a Pokemon game, right? And you're having a hard time catching certain Pokemons. Well, why not spend 99 cents for 5 like Mega Balls or something, right? So they're gonna do something like that. And it's gonna be real annoying.
Yeah. I hope not. They also said ports are not happening. So these are going to be new experiences for iPad, iPhone, and Android and whatnot. And I think that's awesome. So the interface will be designed for the device it's on. I listened to a bunch of Apple podcasts like, Nintendo's still stupid because they're not doing straight ports and putting emulators on the iPad. It's like, really? You want just an emulator to have a subpar... Okay. It's just kind of aggravating hearing, like, all they want are emulators.
The thing that really bothers me about it is all of the like stuff I've been reading from other companies about Nintendo getting into the mobile space. So, I mean, basically, there's tons of quotes out there. I should like post a link to these. And basically it's always some person from like another company and they're saying, "Oh, I think it's nice, we all love Nintendo." But then at the very end of the quote, it's like, "But we'll see because it's going to be a lot more challenging than they think." And like basically everything is just doubting that Nintendo can make it on like mobile devices.
So Nintendo does a great job of turning a genre and doing the best one out there of all, right? Platformers, whatever it is. I think shooters will be a big hit with Splatoon. Endless Runner. I want like a fun, amazing Endless Mario Runner. That's going to happen, right? It's got to, right, John? Endless Runner Mario.
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know how I feel about any of this.
Mario Paint would be like the best use of this, right?
I think, I mean, that's what I'm hoping. I hope they really just do things that are not games they've already made, but are more like experiences like Mario Paint or maybe a Mario Endless Runner. Things that make you want to go play actual Nintendo games rather than fulfilling your Nintendo need,
Yeah. It'll encourage
I
you to
don't
get
know.
the main platforms of Nintendo.
Exactly.
And kids, that don't know Mario, whoever those are, will discover him.
Do you think that it'll be a success though? Or do you think that they're going to struggle?
Yes. I think,
it'll be a success.
they'll maybe struggle with a few things at first like they always do, but given how many people own mobile devices, they're going to have no problem bringing in a ton of downloads and a ton of cash that they weren't. Question is, is it up to Nintendo quality, and is it become so profitable that it becomes the main focus?
That's
the
my
company.
concern, right? If it becomes too profitable,
Yeah.
then the consoles will be denigrated to
Left
less
in- yeah, exactly.
quality. Or less content, I should say.
Less
Now-
content and less focus, and we see what happens to Nintendo all the time when they lose focus and they start focusing
Yeah.
on one thing.
Yeah, like 1 year, we use what has all the awesome stuff. The next year's 3DS
exactly,
has all the
yeah.
awesome stuff.
They have trouble multitasking.
They do.
We've complained that we want both systems, handheld and home, into one because it's would be less ADD. And now we're talking about getting into mobile devices where they're going to have to support multiple platforms.
Right.
So
And Nintendo developing the game side of this has me less concerned about quality because it's Nintendo development teams.
Well,
maybe
I
it's
think,
like
you
the
know,
up and comers. It's
you
the
know.
kids. Like it's
Yeah,
the
exactly. That's
20-somethings.
what I was gonna say. There's gonna be a lot of kids with a lot of ideas, or they can take Nintendo characters and have fun ideas with them. I don't think we're gonna get the full. Like, I think people are expecting when they heard that they're gonna be downloading Super Mario World on their iPhone when this happens. I don't see
Hell
that
no.
sort of stuff
They're not doing
happening. I see
ports.
like, yeah, I see like Mario's, you know, day in the
Ooh,
park.
I
Who
just
the
thought
hell
of something.
knows? Like,
And
what,
Mario Party.
they mentioned here they want quick,
Party?
couple minute experiences every single
Mario
day.
Party?
Oh yeah,
That could be
think
great.
about,
I mean, they
like
could
Mario
do-
Party. Everyone would have like their own device, and you wouldn't have to
I
worry
mean
about
that.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean that
Local
would fit.
multiplayer
Yeah,
could
that
be
would fit.
big with this. They could do some cool stuff. But as mentioned, this is a service where people are coming in every day playing just a couple minutes. So this won't be like 3DS. You have some long experiences. This won't be that.
Yeah, exactly. I really do think it's going to be more on the marketing side of getting you to go back to Nintendo consoles and games more than full featured.
But they will be games,
Games.
versus just like
Oh, they will be games, yeah.
web
but-
apps that we have now.
Yeah, there will be games, but I just, you're not going to be playing a full 3D Mario on your iPad.
No.
No.
Now, smart devices. Is this iOS or are they doing Android? Probably.
Oh, they're going to do both, I'm sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they're gonna do both.
Same apps on both, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause
So-
yeah.
Here is the best news I think that came out of this was like the membership service. You guys know all about this?
This is a Club Nintendo replacement.
Yeah, so I guess it's supposed to be a Club Nintendo replacement. Basically, it's going to be for the 3DS, Wii U, PC, and smart devices. They say. Yeah, and apparently, everything that you purchase, like everything that you purchase on those devices, you're gonna get like certain discounts. Is kind of what they're talking about, and that's how it's gonna go. And then it's also towards your points or whatever, kind of keep track of what you purchased. And you know what I think, like right away, what is this? It's a unified account system, right?
Back.
So everything that you
Go.
purchased will be under, like the same name, right? No. All right.
So a while back they mentioned that.
I could see that happening. I could
A
see
while
that
back they mentioned, if you buy this game, you'll get discount this other game. So maybe you get this endless running or Mario, and then you get a discount on the Wii U eShop version of the real full experience. Like,
Well, I'm talking about like more like you might just have like one like username, and like whatever you say you purchase something on your phone, you'll be able to just like sign in on like another device and download it from there. They won't have to do like system transfers any longer. It's all going to be under the same thing. It would have to be.
Not
It
on
would have to
3DS
be.
or Wii U, Aaron. That'll be the next platform.
No, I think it'll happen. Because if
think
they're gonna
so? I
have the
don't
same
buy it.
thing, if they're gonna have the same thing on like the Wii U, it would make sense. Why? What would be stopping you at that point from having all the purchases that you made so far on the eShop transfer over to this account, and then every other Wii U that you sign in on, you can only sign in like the one at a time,
Yeah.
but that would be able to play all those games.
I just don't think they're. I don't know. Foot this. I don't see them making that big of a change on the current hardware. I think that's going to be
Jointly develop and operate a new membership service that encompasses smart devices and dedicated video game systems, current and new. That is what they're talking about. And,
Yeah.
I'm
So I
reading
guess
this. Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, that sounds good.
It says Wii U, 3DS, tablets, smartphones, PCs, and their next system, the NX.
Yeah, that's another thing that you just dropped.
So what I wondered, is this the thing that we heard about like 6 months ago? Where
Probably.
yeah,
This is not quality of
this had to
life.
be- No, the remember there were some specs that were released, like talking about the processor, and
I
stuff like
do not
that.
remember
So
that.
people were thinking it was the combination of like a console and a portable.
I do like this name, Nintendo NX, though. I mean,
Well, it's just their code name. They're never going to stick with it.
like the
Nowadays.
Nintendo Next, I don't know. It's like the next system. As long as they're done with Wii U, Wii as a name, Wii is done. But NX, like Next or whatever. That was the Apple.
It's a code name. It's it's not even.
What do you think
yeah,
they'll call
I mean,
it?
it's-
What do you think they'll call it?
Who the hell knows? They call their last system the Wii U. I cannot tell you what.
Yeah, nobody
the
knows.
next.
That was easy to predict,
Nobody
right?
knows.
I mean, Wii U, come on.
Was it though?
3DS, I mean, come on. They just added 3 to the DS and it's 3D screen.
Well, that made sense though. When you say 3DS, nobody
Yeah.
confuses it with the DS because they're
No,
like 3D.
no.
It like that makes sense. You say Wii U, people are like,
But
what?
NX sounds like a completely new thing. Like a brand new concept.
I think they had some pretty awesome code names in the past, which I think that they should have kept as the console names. They never
Dolphin?
do.
You
They had
said Dolphin?
Dolphin, like the Revolution.
GameCube was
Like-
a good name, though. Come on.
Yeah, GameCube
Revolution
was,
was
good,
an amazing name.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
fantastic.
so
It's too long to say.
it
The
is.
Nintendo. Oh. Yeah.
Nintendo
But it was very cool when you
Revolution.
talked about
Yeah,
it like
GameCube,
before it came out.
Revolution. Is GameCube that much
GameCube.
more than Revolution?
GameCube is 2 syllables. Revolution is 4 syllables.
Good point. So they're saying this is a brand new concept. So is that a... So this could be the concept of handheld and home console in one, or could it just be this whole new, like, interface? I don't know what...
I would love to have a 3DS-like console that I could plug in using like mini HDMI to my.
But Nintendo's
TV
never
when I go.
predictable as for what they're going to do, right? I mean,
I don't even think
it seems
we
too
should.
predictable.
It's too soon to tell. I think they just dropped the NX crap so people would shut up about,
Yeah,
Nintendo.
like I heard a lot of talk. The only reason why they did it is just to stop people thinking that they're getting out of console making.
Exactly.
Well, they had to.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
right, mobile app announcements, you can't do
Yeah.
that without saying the NX is coming.
Yeah. I mean,
But at
it's
the same
nothing we
time, Nintendo
No.
develops hardware all the time. Since the Wii U was released, they've probably been working on this, or if not before.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So did you see like their stock shot up?
Oh,
Like, yeah,
100%. Yeah, it doubled.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, how much of this do you think was to please investors?
I think a lot of it was. I think it was time. I think that it's something they've been working on for a while.
2010 is when Dana
Yeah.
contacted them.
Well, that's when they started bugging them. Doesn't mean
Right.
Well, I think this has been going on for a while, but I think that a lot of people within Nintendo wasn't sure if that's like the direction that they want to go. At this point, though, they were like, we have to
We
find
need money. I mean, I think it's good because not everyone's going to have a dedicated gaming console, but almost everyone in the world is going to have a smartphone. And just having access to your characters and your stuff is going to be important. So I think it's a good step. They can't be out of the loop on
Well, here's the thing.
everything.
So
Like-
fall is when we get the first batch of games. It's sounding like.
This is going to be huge, though. Well, like what I was just thinking of is like Windows phones, right? So Microsoft for a while, talking like Xbox Live on your Windows phone. Well, only like 1% of the people have Windows phones, but like everybody else will be able to play these like Nintendo games on their phones, right? You don't have to have a Windows phone. You don't have to have a
Yep.
Nokia, little crappy.
You think this looking on Windows Phone? These games?
No,
No.
I don't. I don't think so. There's not enough people out there with the Windows phone to
That's
justify
true.
it.
So Nintendo and Dana or DNA, as may be pronounced, are gonna buy each other some shares to show their support
Aww.
of their commitment to each other. Full financial commitment. So 181 million shares of Dana will be purchased by Nintendo, a 10% stake in the company, and equivalent amount of monetary purchase will be made in Nintendo. Nintendo's going to be the second largest shareholder in Dana after the founding family itself. So yeah. Evidently Sony did own a shareholding of Dana around 30%, which it sold off in 2013 for $440 million because Sony is losing money and needs all the money they can get. What else? Nintendo IP, pretty much anything's games. So, kind of want Animal Crossing on my iPad,
Oh,
but
God. I don't.
as we said
I
before,
want it, I want it on my Nintendo system.
as we said
Give me an
before,
anim-
we're not going to get full-fledged experiences, so
Yeah.
that's coming to Wii U, not iPad.
Give me an Animal Crossing hub for my iPad.
Yeah.
I'll be happy, but don't cram Animal Crossing on my iPad, please.
No.
Plus, you can't have Amiibo on an iPad.
Well, okay. I thought there was Skylander for iPad or something like that. No?
There is, but you have to have this little like portal thing.
You think that Nintendo's not beyond making portals? They're doing that for the old 3DS, right?
That's lame.
It is lame. But you don't think they'll make an iOS... Or is there a way to do like a... Is Bluetooth Low Energy cheap enough to do that, like the same thing they're doing with Amiibo, or no?
Well, they would have to go back and say, "Hey, remember those Amiibo you bought?
Yeah,
if you
you'd have
want
to,
them
like,
to work, you
redo
had
them.
to buy
Like an
new
iOS.
ones."
All the
It'd be a new
old
line.
limited edition.
No, it'd be like a new line of Amiibo, like
No, they're
Generation
not
2.
gonna. They're not gonna.
No,
do
I
that
don't think I
now.
do. They're stuck with NFC for a while now.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
It's just.
Or like iOS 9 hits and Apple opens up the NFC protocol, so it's not just Apple Pay.
Yeah, maybe.
The
Maybe.
reason why they wouldn't use anything else is because like NFC is only for this thing. You know, you have like
Android.
Bluetooth for your controller connectors and things like that.
Yeah, Android
So-
could do it, right? But
Yeah,
they wouldn't
yeah,
want
you
to do it
could.
just for Android because no one spends money on Android, right? What else?
Yeah, what
Um,
else?
What else?
Gotta burn through everything. But don't
That-
worry,
is that
I
everything?
always have topics. Always.
Yeah, a lot of people were criticizing Dana based on the games that are out now and them being just shameless clones of other games, but I feel if Nintendo's developing, that's not why they chose Dana. They chose them because they're a big Japanese company. in this space.
What other games do they have?
Well, let me pull up the App Store.
You haven't even looked. You
I
didn't
mean,
compare.
they got Endless Runners, I'm sure. Dana.
All right, so
Dana Corp.
well, they have Star Wars Galactic Defense,
They did work
Ooh.
with Disney on some stuff, I know.
Transformers: Age of Extinction, Super.
They get
Battle
Grand Fishing
Tactics.
Tour, guys. They've got a manga box. Wait. My impression is they have a lot more games in the Japan store. Because I'm not seeing a ton.
Yeah, doesn't look like a lot here.
I should load my Japanese account and see what I can find. But anyways.
Very interesting games. Robot Dance Party.
Right?
Mm.
Transformers Age of Extinction. Totem Warriors. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got a lot of games.
Yeah.
But anyways, so when do you guys think NX will be released in the United States?
I think probably either holiday of 2016 or wait, here's the reason
Quick,
why.
yeah, that's quick.
Yeah, so I know that's quick.
The Wii U is dead. Is that what you're saying, man?
No. Well, I don't think so. I think that it will be something that you won't feel like you have to get rid of your Wii U for. But I think it's either going to come holiday 2016 if it's more along the handheld lines, or if it's not, if it's going to be more of like a home console thing, it'll probably be holiday 2017.
It's got to be more of a home console, right? Because the new 3DS just came out. Come on, right?
It would make more sense for it to be more of a home console thing.
The Wii
And
is
that
one
would
that's
be
sort
like
of-
2017 because that'd be that 5-year cycle that we talked about.
Yeah.
I think 2017 holiday is probably the soonest we'll see it. Because, I mean, we're just now getting, like, Zelda and stuff, so the development cycle of games, they would lose all their investment on those
Well, I mean, but not if
games.
it's more of a handheld thing, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you there. If it's more of a handheld thing, it could come out anytime, honestly. They could at least announce it anytime.
So they're not going to talk about it at all until next year.
I doubt it, yeah.
That's what they said here.
Yeah.
Because this is the year of Zelda and Splatoon. Let's be real.
But we might hear a little bit in news. Like, they might not talk about, like, in depth, but you might hear a little bit of something like, you know, like what it actually is. Like, you know. Like we might hear if it's going to be, like, replacing something, right? Because you think that they may want to, like, squash any rumors, like, we're not going to be, like, replacing this thing. Maybe.
Sure. Puzzles and Dragons Super Mario Edition confirmed for May 22nd launch in the States. So, that'll be a nice little May title there.
Yep.
What else? What else?
What else?
Amiibo prices are going up in Canada
It's
to
weird.
$16 on April 1st. So, buy them up now while they're still cheap. At the going price of $14.
Man, that's Toys R Us prices.
Well, it's Canada.
I
Their
know.
money isn't worth anything. So,
Crazy.
sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, Canadians. I love you all. Yeah, so $14 to $16, $2 increase there. Basically based on exchange rate and the money not being as valuable. Sorry. So, Sonic Boom, the best game in the world. So, one of the guys in charge of Sonic Boom basically is saying why it didn't do so good.
Because it was Sonic Boom.
So in focus tests, we heard all the time people were sick of speed. Sonic was too fast. They wanted to slow down. Speed was shelved because we were under the impression people didn't want it. Speed is always a Sonic thing. We
So,
didn't focus on
basically,
that.
What they're saying is they got trolled in their focus groups.
Yes.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Somebody went
Yeah.
in there. It was like, we don't really like Sonic to be fast. And then they all laughed. Like, can you believe they actually believe that? We don't want Sonic to be fast? Yeah.
If Sonic's not fast, it's just,
Right.
what is
So the name of Sonic Boom.
It's Boom.
So Sonic Boom is a term used to describe going like the speed of light, right? Or like breaking the sound barrier. But in this game, it was all about
It's the
slowness.
slowest Sonic ever.
So he goes on. The biggest mistake in Boom was adding too many features. It was too much to ask of any development team. As tasked creating experience that appeals to an audience which doesn't play Sonic. If I could do it again, I'd remove features and speed would be the main focus from the start. This is great. This is great.
Yeah, that's terrible. Basically, like, when you know that your company failed, you know that you failed. Don't come out and try to explain it. We all know.
I love that explanation though. Speed. We forgot about speed.
We
It's
forgot
focus groups.
Yeah.
It's like saying we forgot Mario should jump. Like,
It's so bad that, like, how much do you have, like, how little faith do you have in your own IP that you, like, are just like, yeah, we're gonna disown this thing that this thing is known for. Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, like Mario without jumping. It's like really a game where he just runs and slides. So, yep.
So if you're in Australia, you can pre-order the Nintendo NX.
Yeah, EV
Isn't that
Games.
great? EV Games, yeah.
Pre-orders.
You put down like a reservation fee of, what is it, $20 or something? Which,
do not do that.
do not do that. It's a waste of your money. Invest that $20, and you'll be able to buy an NX when it comes out.
Don't give EB Games a $20, like, you know, interest-free loan for
Right?
3 years.
Stupidest thing in the world.
Like, what the hell?
Stupidest thing
Don't
in
do
the
that.
world. Yeah.
And then in 2 years, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? What is this NX thing you're talking about?
Yeah, they're gonna forget about it.
Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not getting that. It's a Walmart
man.
exclusive.
It's messed up. Let's see. What else?
You got any Xenoblade Chronicle news?
Do you?
Wait, no, not. Yeah, wait, hold on.
So
Yeah,
I do have
Xenoblade Chronicles.
some battery tests that Nintendo Life did on the Mugen extended batteries for 3DS. So if you have a new 3DS XL with the 6250 milliamp battery, 15 hours and 2 minutes of runtime, doing what exactly? I hope playing a game.
Watching Hulu on the lowest brightness.
So okay, let's compare. So basically, they ran these tests, right? So, oh, you bastards! You didn't. Sorry. They didn't compare. So okay, so for example's sake. Okay, so old 3DS XL regular battery 4 hours and 32 minutes. 3DS XL old 3DS XL with Mugen battery 6250. 14 hours and 39 minutes, so a good 10-hour difference. So, hypothetically, about 10 hours more of battery life, so that's good.
For what? That's with the new system or with this extra battery?
That was with the, so 4.5 hours on the old regular system, old regular battery. Add another 10 hours for the old regular system with the new battery, with the new Mugen battery. So, it's probably similar with the new 3DS. They didn't test the new 3DS XL with the original battery, which kind of...
It would probably be about the same. It would probably be about the
same. It's probably about 10 hours, so...
I upgraded my Wii U battery.
You did? How is it
I got
now?
the official one. I actually had it last week, but I didn't want to talk about it because it was still pretty new. It's awesome. Like, not having to charge it, like, all the time. Yeah, it's just so much nicer. Like, I didn't have to worry about Mario Party sessions and it running dry. I went, like... Because I use it as a TV remote. So it's constantly on my coffee table, you know. I literally went 4 or 5 days without having to put it on the charging dock. It was awesome. I loved it.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, so anyone who's on the fence about getting that, I say just do it. You're going to be much happier with your system when you do. It makes the gamepad a little bit heavier, which I wasn't thinking. Obviously, it's a bigger battery, but it's a lot bigger. But other than that, it's awesome.
So, I know the Jurassic... That's pretty great. So, was that like a $30 investment, or what was it?
Yeah, totally worth it, I think.
Cool.
Wish I had it a lot longer ago.
So, Jurassic World Lego Edition, I guess, is going to be all 4 movies in one game.
That's cool.
It's pretty great, right? I am really excited to have my Jeep and, like, turn around the car and just run straight towards T-Rex and see what happens. Hope I can do that.
You should be able to. Comes out in June,
why not?
Right?
What?
I think this game comes out in June. Jurassic
Yeah,
World.
because the movie comes out in June, so that makes sense. So, you know Amiibo's kind of a thing, right? Lego working on a Toys to Life game. Is Lego gonna do their own Amiibo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Oh yeah.
Can you fit an NFC chip into a Lego brick?
They'll probably be like all the other ones with little bases.
Okay.
They'll be like, I don't know, the little people, or the little Lego people. I don't know, they sound like an idiot.
Why not?
The little Lego people. Who knows what they'll do? But yeah, I mean, people buy Legos in droves.
I just thought about something awesome with like Legos. So what they could do is just sell you like the base, right? You can buy like a bunch of different bases. Then you can go online with this little code that like corresponds to that, NFC thing. Then you could create your own Lego thing, build it on the base, and then whenever you scan into the game, your character comes to life in the game.
That's cool.
That'd be cool.
It would be pretty cool. Yeah, you can go ahead and pay me now, Lego.
Yeah. Lego, I mean, I trust Lego. They got a lot of pretty creative ideas. So
Aaron, how is
this is a
Pokemon
Lego
Shuffle?
Millennium Falcon.
Oh, so nice. So Aaron, how is Pokemon Shuffle?
Oh, it's awesome.
Are you just
That's all I gotta
joking?
say about it. No, I'm serious. John, have you been playing it?
No, I haven't. I downloaded. I haven't played it, but he's serious.
No, I'm really serious. I love this game. So
I was not expecting much of this thing.
it's a lot of fun. So it's like I never played these games, but Candy Crush is big with people.
Yeah, it's a thing. I
It's
guess.
like Candy Crush, but it's got Pokemon appeal. So what's really fun about it, their own little twist, is that, all right, so I've seen people play Candy Crush. Basically what you do is you line up the candy and things blow up. I don't know. It says tasty and stuff. It's weird. But this, though, you line up, 3 or more Pokemon, and you can even do, like, shapes to do certain things, like a plus sign does more damage. And with like every time that you line up 3 or more, it attacks that Pokemon that you're fighting, right? So, for example, I'm starting up, and then you can like catch Pokemon, and then you choose, say you're fighting like a water Pokemon, all right? And then you want to use like a grass type Pokemon. So you have
No, use Charmander. Use some fire against water, right?
Come on now.
Oh wait, wrong way around. Sorry,
Right.
your Charmander's gonna die pretty quick death against the water Pokemon.
See, so here's what I have here. So I'm fighting this one, and you choose like, here, there's my camera. So you choose different Pokemon that would be the best against this guy, right? Mm-hmm. And then, so like, you do more damage when you line up against them. Then you have like the Mega evolution stones, and then you can like Mega evolve a certain Pokemon when you do so many of that one's, like 3 in a row, for example. And then that one does more damage. It's pretty cool. And you only have so many moves. So like this guy, you have 5 moves that you can beat him in. So you try to do a lot of combos to try to, beat him. And then at the end, like once you beat this Pokemon, then he has like a certain, I don't know, what do you call it? Catchability rate. And it'll be, like 30%. And then however many moves you have left over, it'll give you a higher catchability rate. And then you can use like a Mega Ball to try to improve your catchability rate. And try to get this Pokemon. Try to catch them all. But like, you get gems and coins. You can use the gems to get more lives. You get like a new live like every 15 minutes or something.
So how intrusive is the in-app purchase thing and the
Not
delayed...
intrusive at all.
Well, it sounds like you gotta stop playing at a certain point, right?
You do have to stop playing after a certain point if you're not going to be spending the money. But trust me, after the time, like, you can play easily for 30 minutes at a time. So that's pretty good, for a free game. 30 minutes at a time. Plus, you can check in once a day, and every day that you check in, you get something. You may get a gem, you might get 1,000 coins or something. And they have like special events. So they had like a Mewtwo event, and I captured a Mewtwo. I got him. So pretty cool. Yeah, and like his catchability was like 18%, and I still got him. So that's pretty awesome.
It's pretty cool.
It's a lot of fun, trust me. Like, it's a free game. Go pick it up. There's no reason not to. It's better than Sub Wars. And
Aaron, nothing's better than Sub Wars.
And
it's like
you know why I can say that?
3DS.
Because I got it and I tried it right after I played Pokemon Shuffle. I was like, okay, this Pokemon Shuffle, a free game, it's pretty good. Let me try out Sub Wars. And it was terrible.
Sub Wars is amazing, Aaron.
It was so slow paced.
No.
I was like,
it's
doing the first mission,
battles.
I'm like, it's like, okay, where's the next ring? Oh, it's right next to me. And it took me like 3 minutes to get
Aaron, the rings, it's not about the rings. It's not about the first-person single-player mode. It's about the competitive multiplayer, the intense chess match
and
battles.
Here's the worst part about the game. The worst part is the controls, because you have these 2 little like things. So you have like the up and down.
Yeah, Sub Wars, it has to do the C-stick support. Yeah.
Well, but then you have the speed, right? And
yeah,
like,
it's controlling sub, dude.
Yeah, but it's harder to control it just doesn't feel right.
You're full of crap, man. That's such a great game.
And
Best game of
even
3DS
when I was in like the single player and I was like shooting other subs and stuff, it's like, oh, there's a sub way over there. Let me set down my 3DS while I coast in that direction for a little bit while I go get some chips.
Aaron, no. It's intense battles. Chess match battles in the water. It's the best game ever.
No, it's not.
That's why.
Did you really just say it's the best game ever?
It is one of the best games ever made for 3DS.
No,
yes.
It's not.
So good.
You're telling that game really? It's one of the best games.
Sub Wars is so great. So great.
One of the best games on the 3DS is Sub Wars.
Yes, it is. It will be on my list of all-time best games ever on the system.
That's terrible. You must have been going through some stuff when you played that game.
I had a great time with that game.
I would understand. It's always like the people that are on like drugs, and it's like when they hit rock bottom, like they like get attached to something, right?
It's so
like,
good.
Oh,
man.
I really love pizza with like with the orange slices on it, you know.
Yeah,
When I was at
yeah.
a tough time in my life, like that really,
No, it's
it was
just a
always
good
there
game,
for
Aaron.
me. That's like what it is for
I
you.
learned Morse code with that game, man. So if I'm ever stuck in like a crate, I can knock my way out.
That's so terrible. It's
so
not
good.
good. Trust me.
It's so
people.
good.
Get Pokemon Shuffle. It's where it's at. I guarantee if you play Pokemon Shuffle, you're gonna like it.
Sure, why not?
I put my stamp of approval on it.
Yeah, your stamp.
Yeah.
So, live feedback. Nintendo Fusion. Perhaps that's the NX. We don't know. So, that's all I'll say.
It's like a
And
blender,
Nintendo
right?
Fusion may be nothing. You know, we'll see. Could be just a wish and dream by some IGNers. Who knows? So how are you guys doing with Majora's Mask? Have you guys collected all the masks by now?
No, I haven't really been playing it much. I've been playing Skyward Sword
On your PC?
on my Wii U.
On your
On my
Wii U?
my Wii side of the Wii U.
Nice. You're not
Yeah.
like stealing the game on your PC.
Well, I own it already, so if I stole it, it wouldn't really be stealing.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Emulating the crap out of it.
Which I should, because it's really freaking fuzzy. And
Oh,
it
you and
looks
your
terrible.
spec crap.
But it's a good game. It's really the color. Every time I play this game, the
Yeah.
color scheme really it kind of bothers me because it's so pastel,
Yeah.
bright. It's like washed out almost. Like it feels like I'm always like, should I adjust the color on my TV because it seems too washed out? But that's
Yeah,
the way it
I
is.
just want them to do more Wind Waker art style stuff because I love that. I've never played Skyward Sword though. I think I should at some point. I own it.
You've never played Skyward Sword.
I didn't have a Wii when it came out, and I
It's
just haven't
so
gotten around
good.
to it.
It's so good.
I got stuck in Twilight Princess because that game like just got me stuck.
I can't
think
believe every time I
every
hear you
game's-
say that. How did you get stuck on Twilight Princess?
Because it got
Do
boring.
you realize you can just press the D-pad and like she'll tell you what to do?
It got boring, Aaron. That's how it got stuck. It got boring.
No, it's not true. There's one part in the game that is a slower pace than the other parts.
I'll just say
But
it's a terrible follow-up to Wind Waker. Wind Waker is so amazing.
no, Twilight Princess. Trust me, if you would have gotten the Wii and played Twilight Princess, it would have been like the best thing for you. When that game first came out, I played it 3 times in a row. Like every day that I got out of classes,
wow.
I played that game, and as soon as I beat it, I started up a new save and just played it again.
Serious?
Like that's how good that game was.
Wow.
Yeah.
John, do you feel the same way about Twilight Princess?
No, John's not into.
There's been worse Zeldas. There have been better Zeldas.
Okay, but do you
answer.
agree? It's kind of like the crackhead thing, right? So like when you hit like rock bottom, right? So when the Wii came out, that was like the best game on the Wii. It was awesome.
Wait, you
It was
had
the only game on the
Excite-
Wii. It was the
Excite Truck?
launch game.
Wait, you had Excite Trucks, right? That was
Oh
out.
yeah, Excite Truck. Ooh.
I heard that
That's
was
a good game. That's
We
a good
had-
game.
I heard that was good, man.
We had Endless
It is
Ocean.
good.
Endless
Yeah.
Ocean
That-
was awesome.
Yeah.
Trust no, seriously, Tim. You still haven't played Endless Ocean? You need to get it.
I'm not
It's
playing
good.
this
No,
shit.
yeah, it's relaxing.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And there's a pin that you can write underwater with. If we could still get online with our Wii's, we could like meet up and you could write underwater messages to each other with these.
Can I
pins.
Morse code you?
No, you can write underwater with a pin.
That
There's
sounds
ink
lovely.
that goes in the water, and
Yeah.
you can like write stuff. Come on, man.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So, anything else, John?
Oh, I got some stuff. Skip right over.
John, anything from you or all Aaron here?
No, nothing.
Okay, Aaron, what's going on?
I know Tim always tries to avoid me. He hates my.
That's
hates my topics.
inaccurate.
So,
What's going on, Aaron?
talk about Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah.
So
the X
there
or
was
the
some-
3DS one?
The 3DS version. So there was just like an interview that happened, and they were talking about it. I thought it was interesting that they started working on this in the fall of 2013.
On the old hardware?
No, they started the port To the 3DS.
Working with old hardware as the port, or
I don't know. But
Okay.
they did talk a lot about it, like how they knew from the start they were going to have new hardware because the 3DS, apparently the Wii is more demanding than the 3DS. Like, like the Wii game, it was super hard to bring over, they're saying. They said that
well, it's a huge
because...
freaking game. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they said that because of the controls was one thing that they knew that they had to have a new system that had more like triggers and things, and they knew they needed a C stick. So I think that this game really led to the new 3DS, just from based on like what I'm reading here. Also, the that game, you won't be able to install it on a 4 gig SD card. It requires at least 8 gigs.
No,
That's
8
what they
gigs?
say. They say it requires at least 8 gigs.
So the download's gonna be 8 freaking gigs.
I don't know if the download is going to be 8 gigs or if like you have to have at least an 8 gig card. They just said it
What
requires
the
at least
hell?
8 gigs. So we'll see.
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got room for it, but I don't have a 3DS for it.
Well, I got like a 32 gig card. That's going to be like 1/4 of the card. That's kind of crazy. But
Yeah, that's messed
but it is a 300-hour game. So
It's a huge freaking game.
yeah.
I kind of need a new 3DS to play it though. I think.
Also, on March 28th, they're going to be doing a live stream of the game. So it's going to be at 5 a.m. Pacific time here in North America.
Oh, goody.
You can go
So-
on like...
I'm not like it's on Wii.
That's
I
like
have the
9
Wii
a.m.
one.
for you. Or, yeah, that's 9 a.m.
Like,
for you guys.
why am I?
No,
why,
it's earlier than that.
Oh,
I
is-
think.
No, it's not. Because you're ahead of Pacific time. Like, I'm ahead of
8
Pacific
a.m.
time by 2 hours. And, oh yeah, so it is 8 a.m. Yeah, there's
So
3
why
hours.
would I want to watch a stream of a port when I have the full game that I've played to go?
Well, if you want to see what the game's all about, I'm sure that they're going to show, how the controls work, and they're going to actually show it from, zoomed out. You can see the entire console.
I
and how it
mean,
works.
I did play this at PAX, so
Yeah, okay, so one person is not going to want to see this, but other people who are not at PAX, you may be interested.
okay. I appreciate.
I don't know
that.
why you think that your experience is the experience of everybody. No, it's
Right,
not.
pretty much. Oh boy.
Um,
So, Aaron, are you getting this? Or are you just gonna finish your we save
oh,
file?
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it.
You giving
I-
up on your Wii save file?
We'll see. I don't know. Man, people keep calling me.
It's the popular dude, man.
It's my mom. Mom, stop calling me. She called me 4 times during the podcast.
Well, there might be an emergency.
So next up, there's this hilarious skit you guys need to go watch. It's called "If Sega Owned Mario."
I saw that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty funny. So like Mario wakes up and he's got like a Sonic Boom body. It's like he's all big. He's all like, "No, what happened?" And like Luigi comes in and he's all like, "No," and then I don't know. And then he like wakes up and realizes that it's all a dream. And then Luigi walks in and is like, "No, we're actually owned by Ubisoft." But he doesn't have a face. He just has a mouth, like with eyes. It's pretty
That
hilarious.
sounds wonderful.
And that's really all I got.
That's it? Nothing else?
That's all I got. My final thing, though, is that you guys need to freaking either take naps during the day or reevaluate when we're going to do this podcast.
I'm just really drunk right now.
Both of you are, like, looking super tired.
I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna.
I just have a lot of alcohol.
I drank 2 Limeritas during
I'm
this,
very.
and
I'm a lightweight, Aaron. If I have a glass or 2 on it,
Yeah, I worked all day. That's my excuse.
I had wine.
I worked today, too.
Because that Shiraz stuff's good, man.
Yeah, it is.
Just yeah, but yeah, I'm awake. I'm just drunk. Don't follow my example, young
It's
impression.
going to be a thing. There's going to be a thing of just drinking Sundays now.
Right, pretty much.
I didn't have any wine, or else I would have totally poured a glass.
Right. So I think that's the show. So the NX is coming. We're getting mobile games. The Wii U's dead. I'm joking. The Wii U is well.
Oh, speaking of
Wii U is
Wii
well
being
alive. We're
dead,
getting Splatoon.
Tim, when's the last time you turned on your Wii U?
Yeah, it tells me that it's been a freaking while.
It's been like over a month. It says over a month, right?
I've not turned on in a while, sadly.
You should download Elliot Quest. It's a new game on the eShop and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Metroid RPG.
Yeah, I probably should. I should probably turn on my system. It's been
You probably should.
it's all dusty right now, along with my PS4.
Have you played Kirby at all? No, you haven't.
I don't
played
own
Kirby. At all. You're pathetic, Tim.
I know. A Splatoon, I'm going to be getting day one and playing the hell out of.
Either that, or you'll get lost and stop playing.
That's not true. I have a busy life these days.
It's on a multiplayer match. I don't know where I am. I'm on the other side.
Oh boy.
And then you're gonna quit. You're gonna give up.
I'm not gonna give up, man. Splatoon's
sure.
coming. It's my game.
Well, yeah, just because it's coming doesn't mean you're not gonna give up. Because you know what else came? A lot of Zelda games that you gave up on.
Hey, I had a big backlog of Zelda. It's Twilight Princess.
You still got it. Still got it.
Yeah, you didn't finish any of it. It's still
Wait,
there.
I did Ocarina, I did Majora, I did Wind Waker, I did half of Twilight, and that's where I got stuck.
No Skyward.
Well, that was next on the list, then stupid Twilight got me stuck. You know.
Tim, you have like an awesome setup to be playing Skyward Sword. You got your projector. You can actually just stand up and swing that like Wii remote around.
I don't want to stand up while playing
Like a real
Zelda.
sword. That's
What
the
hell,
best thing to
man?
do. You got like enemies in there that actually like you have to swing it certain ways, and like honestly, sitting down is not the best for it.
Really?
Sometimes I find myself, standing up a little bit to kind of do something.
It's like a kid in front of the TV.
Yeah. And that's what's fun about it. And then you
Oh.
realize I'm almost 30 years old and I'm standing here swinging this Wii remote. But I'm
That
having a
sounds
good
pretty
time.
wonderful. Yeah. I'll get back into some one of these days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Kimberly, so basically Tim just said he fell out of the Nintendo game.
No, I fell out of gaming because I got so busy with like life and stuff. You know.
Gaming is life.
Sure.
Hashtag gamer life
Sure.
podcast.
Sure. Oh wow, Aaron. Deep reference there. Oh boy. So Aaron can be found at AL Rivera 423.
423. And I have an Instagram.
Yeah, he does. It's now 2010.
I got 2 photos on there. You can go check them out.
2 whole photos.
2
on
whole photos, and they're
your,
square
on your
too.
Instagram.
They're one by one.
Yeah. John can be found at John Wesley A on the Twitters and the Instagram and everything else. And my handle is TCHATEN. Go to youtube.com/tchatten for the video version of the show. And we'll be back next time for level 94. And I think that ringtone was Aaron's mom calling. So
That was nope. I
Nope,
don't have
nope,
ringtone.
okay.
I got
and we'll be back
vibrates.
next time for level 94. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.